Hello everybody, thank you for joining us today at the NT Product Showcase. My name is Kieran Smith and I'm the Domestic Distribution Coordinator for Tourism NT. Today we're joined by Lydia Rees from Airborne Solutions and she's going to be able to tell you about her product. So I'll hand you over to Lydia who will take it away. Thanks Lydia.
Hi, Karen. Thanks for that. So hello, everyone. My name's Lydia Rees and I am the Administration and Marketing Manager for Airborne Solutions Darwin Helicopter Tours. So it was my first time to one of these events last year. So that was just before the world went into lockdown. It's a pleasure to be here again in a slightly different format to share our business with you and also highlight the top end as a must-see destination by way of our exciting tours and adventures. So yeah, look, I'll share my screen now so you can see what I've got here. Just bear with me. Okay, so I think, yeah, I'm all ready to go there. So I'm going to turn my camera off now. So look, Airborne Solutions specialises in scenic tours and adventure experiences by helicopter throughout the Northern Territory. We're based out of the Aviation Museum in Darwin and we offer tours around Darwin, Arnhem Land, Kakadu, Litchfield and Nitmiluk National Parks. The owner, Clinton Brisk, he's been a pilot for over 30 years and has a vast knowledge and insight into the territory, which is what sets our tours apart from the rest. We provide our passengers with an in-depth knowledge of the land and culture that we explore, whilst maintaining a strong focus on safety at all times. So these are just some of the areas the main area that we actually tour, and this will give you an idea of our actual tour route. So you can see we do cover quite a bit of the top end, extending out into Arnhem Land, Kakadu, and all the way down to Nitmiluk National Park. Yeah, so if you joined us last year, you may have already heard about our most popular tour, the Heli Pub Crawl. If you haven't, yes, you heard that right. Heli pub crawls are a thing. I'll give you a quick moment to let that sink in. We've been pub crawling by chopper since 2007 after one of our pilots, who was previously a publican, came up with the idea. And well, the rest, as they say, is history. So the Heli Pub Crawl, it's a full day tour showing you all manner of top end landscapes from the city and surrounds, harbour and coastline, Aboriginal islands of Bynoe Harbour, wetlands, mangroves and savanna woodlands. If that's not enough already, we drop into 5 iconic establishments, each offering, again, a different perspective of the territory. We visit the following 5 pubs in order: the Lodge of Dundee, Crabclaw Island Resort, Darwin River Tavern, Goat Island Lodge and the Noonamar Tavern. We've also recently added an alternative option that will allow you to catch a barra, another of the territory's more popular bucket list items. And we've partnered up with Barramundi Adventures Darwin to offer 1 hour of fishing at their fishing location. To give you an idea of price, this tour it's $9.90 per person for a full day. That's 5 pubs over 7 hours. It doesn't include lunch or drinks, but it does provide excellent value for a full day and for what you are going to be able to see. As I mentioned, each of the pubs are different from the other, and one that always rates a mention is Goat Island Lodge. So this is an island in the Adelaide River. It's only accessible by boat or chopper, and you'll be welcomed by King Kai himself and his offsider Muddy the pup. I just wanted to mention Casey the croc as well, for those who are playing along at home with the competition. That I think is one of your answers. Sorry to give you a sneak in there, but yeah, he will always make an appearance, except on very low tide, for a bit of barramundi. So we offer half-day variations of this tour as well. And another option that is closely linked is our heli fishing tour. So that's where we offer exclusive land and fish sites at Jukbinge National Park, also known as Cape Hotham. We have a helifish pub crawl. That's where we've combined the two tours together. So you fish in the morning and then visit the 3 pubs in the afternoon. This is an all-inclusive tour, including fishing gear and lunch. Great for those who want to try their hand at fishing but are not fully committed to a full day tour. So we do have tours that can cater to all, including smaller city scenics, national park touring, waterfalls, lunch tours, flying crocs, which is a trip out to the Adelaide River, and we let you do the jumping croc cruise, and then our sunset getaway. We also have the ability to create a customised adventure if you have specific locations and an itinerary to follow. So yeah, look, this is our Kakadu day trip. This is something that you will see on that beautiful trip. So it looks at all the must-see places in Kakadu. It's a full day tour. It's all inclusive. We do have exclusive landing rights at an impressive rock art gallery in Arnhem Land. So our pilots have quite a large knowledge of the art, and they do share their knowledge with you throughout the day. So we also land at Cowinda for a delicious lunch and a 1.5 hour yellow water cruise, where you can get up close and personal with the flora and fauna of the Kakadu wetlands. So we've also put together a designated Kakadu waterfall tour. That's best seen in the wet season, as Kakadu has limited ground access to these sites during this time, but also the amount of water that flows over the falls is really quite a spectacle all on its own. So it's a shorter tour than our full day at 6 hours, and the yellow water cruise is optional on that one. So our next one is another favourite of locals and visitors, Litchfield National Park. Our Litchfield Waterfall Tour provides the opportunity to view Darwin City, the islands of Bino before landing at Crabclaw Island Resort. This then builds the suspense, I guess, for the next leg of the flight, which takes you over the Finnis River wetlands and then the spectacular waterfalls of Litchfield National Park. This includes Tolma, Wongai, Florence and the Cascades. And then on the return trip, we land at Darwin River Tavern for either lunch or afternoon refreshments. So that's a 3.5 hour tour and starts at around 940 per person, just to give you an idea. The next one, which is a very popular one for wedding proposals and romantics alike, but it's our sunset getaway. So it's really a must for the sunset lover. We fly out to a secluded beach site where we set up a table and chairs with a 5-star tapas platter from Walk One Restaurant in Darwin. We have your choice of drinks on ice, and then we leave you to enjoy the serenity and the top end sunset. We return to fly you home via the city and the magic of twilight. So that's another great one for people visiting from the southern states, just to have that secluded experience on a beach. This one is for, I guess, someone who has a bit more of a limited time frame and they want to see all 3 national parks in 2 days. So it is a high-end, all-inclusive tour that takes you deep into the heart of Kakadu, Nitmaluk and Litchfield National Parks over 2 days. So we'll provide views of the ancient wetlands, rock country, high escarpments of the regions. We also land at the same rock art gallery that we do on our Kakadu day trip. We do the yellow water cruise and we also cruise through Nitmaluk Gorge. So that tour really does have it all. It has optional accommodation down at Cicada Lodge. That's an upgrade, and we do have a full itinerary that you can view on our website as well. So we do a beautiful wetlands wilderness experience. This is a picture of Corroboree Billabong in the wet seasons. As you can see, a lot of water around. That particular tour takes you over the Mary River and Adelaide River floodplains, and we land here at Corroboree to do an airboat experience with Wildlands NT. So that's a shorter tour. It's about 2.5 hours, but a really good look at the wetlands, and then that whiz around on the airboat. So yeah, look, we do also have probably our newest tour. It's our big day out. So this is the tour that covers pretty much all of our touring options. So, you know, how does a day of heli fishing, a look at the wetlands, a jumping croc cruise, a stop in at Goat Island, flight over the Litchfield waterfalls. Then we stop in at Matt Wright's top end safari camp and croc feeding, and then Crabclaw Island Resort. So that's something that, yeah, is well worth a look. So I guess what we can do is finish off just with a little look around Darwin on this on just a scenic flight. So here you go. So, yeah, helicopter touring, it really is a fantastic way to see a place, especially if you've never seen it before. And Darwin has plenty of wide open spaces and amazing views to see from above. It's always great for tourists who are short on time to make the most of their touring itinerary. And as I previously mentioned, we're also experts at creating customised tours. So, yeah, please ask about any customised itineraries. So, yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So I just I'll pop back on here. Yeah, look, I just wanted to thank you for listening today. If you have any questions about our tours, rates, or have a custom itinerary you would like a quote for, please get in touch. So thanks very much for having me.
Thanks, Lydia. That was really good. Thank you very much for that. It's always good to see that video. The overall video is always good to see a place in context. So that was really great. So thank you.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
that heli pub tour looks like a lot of fun. So hopefully our agents have some clients that might be interested in doing that. So thanks very much, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And if you've got any questions about Lydia's products, please feel free to get in touch with her. Her email address is on the screen now. So thanks, and we'll see you all again soon.